Hi, I'm Andrew Casal, principal of Mineola Middle School. We first began a relationship with Apple 7 years ago with our one-to-one iPad initiative. It's really allowed us to differentiate instruction for our students and take education to the next level. One of the things that amazes me most is since our iPad implementation began 7 years ago, our teachers and our students have not taken their foot off the gas pedal, so to speak. They continue to move forward and continue to find new and exciting and innovative ways to reach our students.
So the question of the standard that we were teaching was, what is a statistical question? And something that we had looked at was sleep. So then they started to say, well, how much sleep are we supposed to get? We decided to find out. I went to Edmodo and posted, does anybody want to have conversations with my class? Within minutes, somebody got back to us and it started an exploration for our students that we would have never been able to do. They were gathering data for the sleep study, but they also started to explore what each other's worlds were like. So we all went on Google Earth and we were all like, where are these people and why are they traveling so far? As teachers, you have to allow for things to be a little messy. We've learned with this technology that that's okay because amazing things come out of it. The real learning that took place was that these kids could explore and it was theirs and they owned it.
So I'm a special education teacher in 6th grade. The iPads have allowed us to really allow children to access the curriculum at their individual level. So we're really able to differentiate with dignity. Their weaknesses and their struggles and their disability was showcased prior to being able to infuse technology into the classroom because it was obvious that they weren't doing what everybody else was doing or that they couldn't do what everybody else was doing. And now at this point their level of independence is just, it's as if there's no other way of teaching. We have children who are analyzing their own data and using that to drive their own instruction and set their own goals. That's, to me, is super exciting as a special education teacher, that a child could take their weaknesses and turn that into a success.
So I teach in physical education. It's not a class that you would think, oh, let me bring my iPad to this class. But through the use of technology, they're able to look at their skills and find success. So we go out to the courts, we bring our iPads with us, and they video each other. They're able to then peer assess and self-assess to be able to find where the breakdown is within the skill. When they actually see it themselves, that, oh, I'm not lifting my arm, then that's those aha moments.
As students think about the material that they're studying, it will naturally raise questions in their mind. The ability with wireless technology to go onto the web, find answers to questions, evaluate different sources is a very powerful thing. I can't tell you how many times students will, without being prompted, research a question on their own over the course of a lesson. It makes learning more personal, more natural.
A lot of eyes are on our school in terms of being a leader in how we use technology. We have neighboring districts come from New York City, and we also have people come from different countries. So it's definitely an opportunity for us to learn from, but also really showcase what we do. I think that our teachers and our students gain a lot of confidence when it comes to presenting, and they also have a lot of pride in the work that they're doing, as they should.
Science is always evolving. The students in my class are aware of that. Sometimes they'll point out fallacies in a text or in print material, and they'll say, that's not current, that's not true, Mrs. Murphy, because they've learned to become very critical consumers of information. So we train our students to look at things very critically, and we say, is this true? Are you sure? Show me why. And that's a very important skill in any topic.
You know, when you're a kid that struggles, in 5th grade ELA, it's hard. So we incorporated the iPad into it. It's individualized, so the kids are working on their own level. Everything is pushed out to them, and it tracks their progress every day, so they can actually track their data. It is amazing to watch these kids who struggle have success, where they see this progress and you see that like light bulb go off on their head. It just boosts their confidence. You know, they have a smile on their face when they leave your class, which is nice.
When students are working to build their fluency, they're working with partners and they use the iPad together to be able to record their reading. So it really gives students an opportunity to fix what they need to fix and own their own learning. With all of these tools in place, they're able to move past that hurdle and see their success.
The assistive technology is very powerful because it helps my students engage with others in real, meaningful ways. It helps them access not only the curriculum, but really be their best selves. I have a student using augmentative technology right now that is using a touch chat to be able to communicate with others. It gives them the power to have choices. And that's transformative.
The spirit of learning at the middle school, it's incredibly alive, it's incredibly personalized for each of our students, and I would say it's a really fun place to be.
I just truly look forward to continuing to push forward, and I'm excited to see where we're going to be in 2 or 3 more years.